Hey guys, Zero here. This is going to be an unboxing for the new Nintendo 3DS XL. The standard smaller size with the interchangeable faceplates is only available in Japan, the UK, and Australia as of right now. So I will be doing an unboxing for the new 3DS XL, which is the only version that we get in America at the moment. Comes in two colors, new black and new red. Also, there was a Majora's Mask Gold Limited Edition and a Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate Limited Edition. Those are a lot harder to come by. I just grabbed a black one because I heard that even the black and red ones are pretty hard to find at the moment. So, let's get into this unboxing. If you look at the box, I don't know if you can tell from the just being on camera, but it's really small. May not look that way, but if you were to like compare it to any of the other 3DS boxes, you would just be amazed at how small this is. That's probably because it doesn't have a charger included with it, which it tells you on the back. It says important AC adapter not included. So that's how things have been in Japan for a while now, but this is the first time that America has ever not gotten a charger with the system. They just assume that you're going to already have one from a previous DS model, or that you will just go out and buy one for like 10 bucks. So you'll notice that I didn't have to go through any circle stickers on the side of the box. Neither side has circle stickers on them, so I'm pretty sure they're kind of done with that. This is your standard paperwork with the AR cards, same exact thing that they've been doing since the original 3DS and the original 3DS XL and the 2DS. So nothing here has changed except for you don't get that huge booklet that's like almost like a textbook. This is just a lot smaller, just some thin paperwork. And then yeah, since there's no charger in here, you will pretty much just get the system, which we will slide out here. Not too fast. Okay, so I took out like the entire cardboard, but as you can see, it's just one piece, and pretty much all that's in the box is the paperwork and the system itself. As I said, in this case, this is the black model. It is glossy on the front, so it's going to be a fingerprint magnet. I just washed my hands, so hopefully this isn't going to be too bad, but... Alright, so here we have it. It's not too bad looking. I wouldn't even call this black. This is more of like a graphite or a dark gray, similar to the original 3DS, the Cosmo Black. And there's some dust and stuff on there, but as soon as I wipe it off, of course, I'm going to get fingerprints on it. So you can see that there's, you know, it's very reflective. It's very shiny on the outside. That also goes for the back. The back side is also glossy, just like the front. And it does kind of look like the regular 3DS XL when you first look at it right off the bat, but there are some big changes. They moved around a lot of the stuff, so no more cartridge slot on the back top here. Instead, that's your charging port in the center. You got some new buttons here. You have Z, L, and ZR. And then on the bottom front, you have your cartridge slot off-centered to the left here. Your headphone charging port in the center. Your stylus is now on the bottom here. And it's a little bit of a different looking stylus. Looks like this. This weird like curved shape here is actually used for prying off the bottom of the faceplate. And that's because that is where the battery and the micro SD cards are stored. So you will need to do that in order to do a system transfer. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that pain in the ass. And then next to that you have your power button moved to the bottom right here on the front, which is kind of weird. Not sure how I feel about that. So then once we open this up, you will see the new C-stick, they're calling it. And that's basically your second analog stick, but it's a lot smaller. And instead of sliding around like this one does, this one you just kind of apply pressure to and it just senses your movements. You have the buttons with the colored lettering on them. Start and select have been moved to the bottom right hand corner, and now the home button is different and it's by itself. screens and the rest of the layout are the same size. Top screen, same thing. You now have the normal 3D slider on the right, but now you also have your volume slider on the left top instead of down here. And then the speakers are a little bit different, and from what I've heard, they are louder, as people are saying, so that's a good improvement. We'll put this on here just so that the screen does not get too dirty. And then if we want to just do a quick comparison, I do happen to have one of my many 3DS XLs over here, which I will just take out of my case, and we can just do a quick comparison. So this is going to be the limited edition Red Smash Brothers XL, and as you can see side by side, they're pretty much the same size, pretty much the same shape too. You'll notice that there is like more of a curve, like the edges are rounded on the original XL. On this, it's a little bit more blocky. It's still pretty curved like in the corners here, but it just has more of an overall like flat shape, a little bit more brickish like the original 3DS. Yeah, but I mean pretty much same size, so you're not going to notice any sort of difference like in your hands. This hinge here is like more of a jet black color. This one is more of a gray, probably to go along with the lighter grayish black color of the system itself. Let's see if the inside colors are the same. This matte black. Don't mind me, I'm just playing Bravely Default over here. And it is actually lighter. So the inside of the, at least for the black one, I mean the red one is going to be red on the inside because the colors, aside from the limited edition systems, the colors go throughout the system. So the red one is red on the inside as well as the outside. So this light gray color here is to match the outside of the system. So it is definitely a lot lighter. You can definitely notice the difference there. But as I said before, the button placement as far as ABXY, the D-pad, the circle pad, that's all exactly the same. Screen size is the same. Pretty much just like the power button, the start and select, things like that, and then the cartridge slot and the volume slider, stylus, things like that have been moved. As far as like functionality, you get a faster processor in this, you get amiibo support, the analog, second analog stick, and the Z and R second triggers on the back there. The only game that's requiring this system that you upgrade so far is Xenoblade Chronicles, and that does not come out until April. So until then, you'll just notice some performance enhancements, like when you play a game, load times are faster. Games that use the Circle Pad Pro, like Resident Evil Revelations, and anything where you can like move the camera, like the Majora's Mask that just came out, you'll be able to use the second analog stick there, and that's going to give you a better camera control. So other than that, that is the new 3DS XL in America. Hopefully we will eventually get the smaller standard model here. I would love to see that and collect a bunch of faceplates. So if that does happen, I will grab one of those and definitely do an unboxing for it. In the meantime, until the next video, I will see you guys later.